Luckily, I only said stop, Fisk. So that's good. Nothing happened. But probably, right? Stop with what? My Google. I had an alarm set. I wanted this to stop. I've set up like a wake up kind of thing, so it turns on the light and turns on the coffee machine when I say stop for the alarm. But hey, trailer or
I think
something?
it's maybe just an intro to the show.
Yes, sir. My Google turns on my coffee machine. Kind of sick. It's kind of sick.
Can I fucking... Apparently you have to fucking spam the button to actually hit anything. At least now that I've like saved and exited to main menu.
That's a good question. Might be able to turn me on. I don't know. Which coffee machine is that? It's like a Siemens EQ9 something.
Siemens?
Siemens. Exactly, it's Siemens. Siemens coffee. Okay, there's a trailer.
Is it also like pretty quiet for you?
I mean, I've turned it a bit up. I basically can't hear anything else.
You basically can't hear anything else.
I basically cannot hear. But yes, it's not blasting.
I mean, it's just so quiet. I can hear that stuff is going on, but not really any detail. I don't know if anyone said any words that were recognizable.
I do have a Discord, yes. I mean, if you go onto my my Twitch, Bletz TV, you can find my Discord there. You can join it. I post every time I go live. So. And I have like a meme kind of. Oh, it's actually Witcher. Oh, the secret fish. Thanks for follow, dude. Appreciate that. Welcome. Oh, shit. Damn.
Damn what?
It just looks so fucking good.
Yeah, but wasn't it just a cinematic?
I mean, it's Unreal Engine, so this literally could be in-game.
It could also, like, barely run, because it is Unreal.
Thank you, everyone, and welcome to the State of Unreal at Unreal Fest Orlando.
Not if it's good developers.
We're here to show you what's next with Unreal Engine and so much more. We are thrilled that you're able to join us. Thank you. But first things first, I'm here with Sebastian and Kitek from CD Projekt Red. We have a lot to talk about. Hey, guys.
Hey. Thank you, Wyatt.
I'm gonna bet it's
Wyatt,
actually gameplay.
Hello, everyone. With The Witcher 4, we're stepping things up. And to do that, we needed the right partner. One that truly understands that great open-world games are all about art and technology coming together.
Yeah, and look, our goals are completely aligned here. And around the launch of UE5, your awesome team at CD Projekt Red announced a collaboration to make open-world development in Unreal even better. And it's an opportunity, we just couldn't pass it up. So we've been working on a technical demo together to achieve just that. I think we should take a look at it. You guys ready?
Born ready. Kaitek is going to play the build for us.
Sure, let's do it.
My fucking god, I fucking knew it. Dude, holy fucking shit.
This is a technological showcase set in the world of The Witcher 4.
Are
What
you
just
kidding
saw
me?
And are going to see now is
The
running
game
on
looks good. The
standard
stream is
PlayStation
like
5 with
720p
60
for
FPS
some
with ray
reason.
tracing.
Not for me
So
at
in the
all. It's
game, you'll
4K.
be playing as
This
Ciri,
looks fucking
a professional
insane.
monster slayer, a witcher. She explores the world and hunts down monsters for coin.
Holy
The
fucking
region we are in
shit.
is called Kovir, and you'll get to explore it in a game. Right now, Ciri is investigating a monster, and after gathering new clues, she is heading back to a nearby village. All right, everyone, meet Kelpie.
Let weeds be weeds, Kelpie.
So just like Geralt and Roach, Ciri has her own loyal companion.
We return to town.
These two characters need to feel like one. Since you're gonna explore the world on
Get why
horseback,
they
riding needs to feel seamless,
Don't have people
natural,
talking
and
who
just fun.
don't have
Yeah,
a very
and to
thick
support that, we're introducing
accent.
multi-character motion matching in Unreal. So Ciri and Kelpie, they're perfectly synchronized when mounting from any angle and speed. And we also support root motion movement on Kelpie, so controlling her feels realistic and grounded. And there are also some really nice improvements to our Unreal Chaos Flesh Solver and these machine-learned deformations. So you've got realistic muscles moving and stretching under Kelpie's skin without compromising the performance there.
I mean, this seems like it's running at least 60 though.
Yeah, but I just
So let's leave
I would
Ciri
think
behind
that
for a
it would at
second
least
and talk about the
have
world.
some impact on performance.
So much
Sure.
of the Witcher world is natural.
But I guess it's
organic,
just like an
especially Kovir
oversimplification,
with its
maybe.
dense forest and wild nature.
Yeah, and wild nature is hard. And with nanite geometry, we freed artists from so many of their old constraints.
Dude,
But we
I
don't wanna
cannot
rest until
believe this is
everything we do in
that was
Unreal has
actually
that same
gameplay.
spirit of freedom.
What
There's
the
always
fuck?
more work to do, and foliage is a huge piece of that puzzle. So we are excited to introduce
Have they
nanite
said
foliage.
on what machine it's running?
And in order to achieve gorgeous
I
foliage
mean,
density everywhere,
he's
while still being
he's
memory
playing on a
efficient, fast to render,
PlayStation
we
controller,
believed that a new idea was
but
needed.
I mean,
So instead of the same
could still just
hard
be a
approach
PC.
we've been using for the past 20 years, artists should be free to take a nanite approach to foliage, modeling every single leaf and pine needle. And the old LOD tricks of the past, they needed a complete rethink. And in their place, it's a new adaptive voxel representation in nanite. It's volumetric, it's fully 3D, it is super fast to render. And these dense clusters of triangles turn into these cubes, which at a distance, they're no larger than a pixel, and they react to the changing light of our dynamic sun and our shadows, and they allow artists to render whatever amount of foliage is needed to achieve their vision without compromise.
And no compromise means how ambitious we are when it comes to bringing our vision to life with incredible visuals. But more than that, together with Epic, we created faster way to load the world. We can now bring in more content more quickly for the smoothest possible experience as we fly down to catch up with Ciri. Welcome to Valdrest. So Valdrest is a port town, a hub for fishing, trade, and mining. It's one of those places where you can meet shady characters or overhear gossip from other lands. It's also where Ciri took on her current contract. Kaitek, let's leave Kelpie here and explore the marketplace and food. I'm so excited we can finally show you some of this stuff. Let's see what Valdrest has to offer.
Huh. Oh, damn.
Guys, notice how responsive the world is. Character actions directly affect what happens around you, sometimes even setting off chain reactions. Everything is working together. Oh, look at this poor gentleman being taught how to fly by an angry innkeeper.
Look at this guy being
That's what happens when you
taught
change
to
weapons.
fly.
Is this The Witcher 4? It is, dude. And this is, as far as we know, this is gameplay. He's literally playing it right now.
Okay, so this is the guy who gave the Ciri quest.
That's
its own.
fucking
Like you
unreal.
probably suspect,
Literally.
he has his own agenda in all of this.
Yeah. Damn, it looks amazing. Jesus.
A typical day's toil.
Who in? Ah, Witcheress.
I hope they show some gameplay, to be honest.
Eternity is taking to salt to arrive.
I found them. And,
Damn.
well, suffice to say, they'll not reach you. As for the salt, found not one speck. I presume this comes as no surprise to you.
I mean, this game is actually giving GTA 6 a fight, to be honest.
that flattened your cart and devoured your men.
Yeah, I mean, it's just on quality.
Manticore.
Yeah, but
No,
I don't know if I misheard what you said, but it sounded weird.
While
I
Ciri
don't know if I
decides
said it
to
right,
about
but
that merchant, let's take a look at the character
I just
technology
meant that
empowered this
that
marketplace.
this game looks so
How do I
good
listen
that
in on these
it's
fishmongers? They're selling
might be
wares
on
to
level
customers.
on GTA 6, on the same level, if not higher.
You mind, dearest? Interesting, something more. Got macro card.
Will we play as Ciri?
And
Yes, sir,
there
we
is
will. We
tons
will.
of tech to play here. Even the simple
Did you
modern
get
salt,
access to the game earlier, dude? I wish.
improved Unreal
I
Smart
wish.
Objects, Chaos Cloth.
I don't think I'm
Yeah,
popular
and all
enough.
of this exists to
you know?
make sure that the gap in quality
Not yet.
between series and NPCs is as small as possible.
I wish though.
Yeah, and closing that gap, it's not just about fidelity, right? But also authenticity. They should react to changes in the world around them.
But the prisoner in Pillory isn't exciting enough for Valdres. Let's grab everyone's attention with a circus.
Gather around.
But the great performance deserves a huge crowd though. Let's crank it up.
Is it only a trailer or something? Right. It's I mean, instead of Unreal, right? It's a live stream. And the guy
So you
is
are
playing the
seeing
game right now.
tons of optimizations
No, this is
here,
probably
many
com-
of Unreal
some kind of
systems, including an
cutscene or
entirely
whatever,
new
just to
Unreal
show the
I
world.
think it's probably
allowing us to
pre-recorded
feasibly
and
Yeah,
like
this probably is.
character actions and
but also
where
with
people are
rules to spare on
scripted,
the
but
game thread.
it looks
I don't know
in-engine.
about that though.
300 animated skeletal mesh agents.
I don't know how
no,
much is.
I mean,
And the whole
I mean,
point,
they
it's
probably
Just
control
like
a lot. Like
for
this,
developers like you to
the
introduce
music, whatever
gameplay
plays
and
in
systems
the
that
middle,
your
they just
peers
activated,
expect.
and then
Empowering
the
you
NPCs
to make your
just
worlds come to life without
went up.
Unreal
I don't think that
standing
was,
in your way.
I mean, I guess
You're
scripted,
right.
but still
That's
in game,
the
like
open world
something that
RPG
happens
that
in
we're
game.
yeah, I
right?
mean,
But
I'm still
before we wrap
talking
up,
that
how
it's
about
in
one
game,
final
but
check-in
like
with
they've
Ciri?
placed certain NPCs or something specific places so they can show off.
We are making this game to be the most
specific stuff.
immersive and ambitious
right.
But it's
open
still
world Witcher game
in
ever.
engine.
Yeah,
And we are making this
I mean,
movie
I think
thanks to
I
our
think
work on
the
Unreal with the team
the
Epic.
I think the when we
I
see
think
the
what we're doing together
Ciri
is
walks
going to
around, I
begin
think
a
that's
new
actually
generation
gameplay.
of open world RPGs, and I'm so
Yeah,
proud
yeah, I mean,
of
I
what
think
we've
it's
accomplished so far.
all
We are
kind
here.
of in a way gameplay.
Right, right.
So
I
we're
mean, like,
almost done, but before we go,
when they
here's a
control
small
Ciri, it
gift
looks
for
like
all Witcher
how it
fans.
would look like if you were playing.
Right.
A first look
And the
at
flying
Bletz.
through the marketplace and stuff just looks like they've, I don't know, untethered the camera from Ciri so they can just
Yeah.
fly around.
Right, right, right.
Onward, Kelpie.
On what?
We what?
Damn, no gameplay? No, actually fight, I mean. Damn. It looks fucking
guys.
insane, though.
Yeah, it
seriously,
looks incredible, but
Yeah.
I just
amazing.
I don't
And
know
we've
really
also
what the
barely
game is,
scratched the
so I
surface of
don't
what's
know
coming
if
in on Real
I'll
5.6.
want to play
So,
it.
here's
I
your
mean,
chance
Yeah,
for
I mean, I'm gonna
even
play it
it's
no matter what.
Witcher,
Just,
and
Thank you
that's
very much.
Thank you so
yeah,
much.
that's just about what I know.
I mean, literally only because of the graphics, I'm gonna play it. Alright, let's see what else they show. I don't know how long this thing is.
Hey everyone, great to be here in Orlando. I spent a lot of time on this demo, so I'm happy to be the one to talk about what went into the 5.6 release. An open world like that was just the perfect content to focus on our main goal for the release, which was performance. We want the engine to scale to large and rich worlds. We want to preserve graphics quality. And of course, we want to deliver high frame rates that you and your players expect. So let's check it out, starting with rendering. If you all remember, when we released Nanite with UE5, it supported static geometry. Last year, we brought skinning to Nanite. And now, we're working on Nanite foliage. The only way to have a forest that looks as good as this one is to use 3D geometry for all parts of the trees, just like we do for everything else. However, this is a crazy amount of fine geometry. So we had to rethink how trees are created.
I mean, this basically
and
looks
displayed.
like someone just recorded it in
create
real
them,
life
We developed Nanite assembly.
with like a drone or something.
These 28 little parts that you see are all that we use to build all the spruces from the forest. They are instanced thousands of times and used like building blocks to assemble trees in different ways. And as you probably noticed with the wind effect, they even support skeletal animation, which runs on the GPU. Thanks to assembly, we greatly reduce the storage, the runtime memory, and the rendering cost. Then, to display an entire forest, the challenge was to preserve fidelity and performance from any distance. Let's check up close the level of detail we're talking about here. Lots of details. But this triangle representation is not the most efficient when far away, due to the amount of overlapping. And that's why we made an adaptive voxel representation. But in reality, you'll never see those voxels this close, since when we move the camera back, they're barely a pixel. Nanite foliage is almost done. We are moving it to the main line as we speak, and it will be available for everyone in 5.7. Another thing I would like to share is that ray tracing and Lumen now run more than twice as fast, with no visual trade-off compared to when UE5 was released. And because of that, we can now hit 60 FPS on consoles.
Okay.
And finally, we rewrote the rendering pipeline to run asynchronously so you can increase the richness of your scenes even more. Now let's talk about chaos physics. For chaos cloth, we improve our cloth-to-cloth constraint solution. This removes a lot of collision evaluation when garments are piling up and interacting with each other.
I mean, the animation on the cloak looks
Even
insane.
for complex setup like Ciri's cape, we hit a sub-millisecond budget on PS5. With Chaos Flesh, we introduce procedural muscle activations to make deformation and motion more natural. Your artist will still have control over tetrahedral simulation and train ML models that run fast in real time. We now support the baking of fluid surface data into lightweight assets to be played back at low cost. This is going to give you high-fidelity water without the performance cost of real-time fluid simulation. For animation, we work on both performance and fidelity. Here, you can see how Ciri and Kelpie match up in their interaction. Well, that works no matter the angle of approach. That's our molds character motion matching solution. We also added motion matching in Sequencer to build stitch tracks. With them, you can seamlessly transition from gameplay to cinematic. Also, we now have a secondary layer of animation driven by physics in Control Rig. We used it in Kelpie's rig to drive the mane, the tail, and the saddlebags. And now, I'm happy to announce that all these features are already integrated into our new Unreal Animation framework, which we are releasing as experimental in 5.6. We built it with performance first in mind. Animation evaluation are now running in parallel of the game thread, which was our bottleneck. And for the other character systems that are just as costly, like movement, avoidance, state tree behaviors, we also move them to worker threads. This is really going to help you create scenes that are
It seems like they have
crowded
worked
and
very close to,
streaming has always been a
Witcher
big
4,
deal regarding performance.
which means the game is probably
Three biggest
running quite
improvements we
good,
made are
to be honest.
physics state creation, which now runs async.
Probably.
Improve runtime PCG for ground scatter on GPU, and a new fast geo plugin to stream static geometry.